he left from this. This is the Ulster Club. So this club here was where the rich would have had a club. In other words, they would have had a servant here, you had to pay a fee to get in here, and their opposite number was just across the road, which is the Ulster Reform Club. It is still the Ulster Reform Club. It's this sandstone building. So they can't just join it, they invaded. About 15 years ago, women were not allowed in there. It still has its own concierge. And so this is where he left to go to London with a petition containing the signatures of about 500,000 people that they would die before they would allow for home rule, limited government. Happened right here. It's also the place where the last public execution took place of men. And it was two men, one incredibly known as John Doe, and the other was John Wallace. And what they had done, they had thrown the very first bomb in Belfast history. We all think troubles at the times where people threw blast bombs. No, it was these two men, and they threw it at a place called Brown Square, which we're going to be walking through later on. And they threw it because they were trying to fight against the mill owners who really were driving people to suicide because of the conditions in these big, massive mills. So they threw a bomb in the house to kill him, but they injured his family and killed the servant. So there's 5 of them in it, 3 of them turned state's evidence and were transported to Australia. The other 2 were brought here and they were publicly hanged in 1823. So this was a place of execution. So as I say, the next time you go to McDonald's, now you know the difference of what this place actually looks like. We're going to walk now up into the oldest part of Belfast. This area here is where Belfast was born. So really Belfast, the river gave you water, it gave you fire for your mills. And so this is where a lot of the troubles took place. And we are, by the way, going to cover the troubles. It's part of your tour tonight, okay? And this is where the whole segment as well. So we're going to walk up down. So first of all, you have the Barry Street Presbyterian. That's 4th Presbyterian. So 1st, 2nd and 3rd are Rosary Street, passing later on. And then in 1783, the Protestants of Belfast put up the money to build the first Catholic chapel here in St Mary, 1783. So there was an honour guard just there at the door whenever the very first Mass was said. And so it was the hierarchy of Belfast who actually had their swords drawn out and allowed the mass to pass through. And most of those men were Presbyterians. They were determined, because remember, under the penal laws, you weren't allowed to educate your young. You weren't allowed to pass your possessions to them unless they were in the Church of Ireland. So if you died, unless your kids were Church of Ireland, your property was sold and given to the church. You couldn't educate your children, therefore they couldn't go to university. The first university where people were allowed to go as Catholics and Protestants was the Queen's University, the Edinburgh Queen. So this is the Belfast that was here. And a man called John Brown, Captain John Brown, the Belfast volunteers, he was one of the honour guard here. Now, this place to me is a bit different because I remember the troubles, and the troubles happened. I'm going to show you just up here. British soldier was shot dead right here. Now, it was an IRA team. They were hiding in the churchyard. The soldier, they didn't even know what he did. They came down and put their guns in him right here. Right? But that's not the ghost here. I've only ever attacked him once or twice. So,